And we're back. Hey guys, it's your girl Victoria back to you with another review for VH1's Couples Retreat Season 2, Episode 8. New Rules Season Finale. Thank the Lord Jesus. Second half of this 2-hour season finale. Okay, we're gonna start off. KJ does a video diary. Adjoa does a video diary. Ronnie does a video diary. Daniel and Jess, they talk about the night prior, which at this point, whatever, it is what it is. Okay, this is the end. Okay, can you see how excited I am for the end of this mockery of relationships? Okay, we move on to the couples. They do a photo shoot before the contract day to showcase how they want the relationships to be moving forward. Everybody looked cute, everybody was in good spirits until we get to Jess, because now the realness is starting to come out. She's been trying to fake this relationship for 8 damn days. It's finally getting to the 9th day, and you know what? She's just had it up to here with Daniel and his shenanigans of trying to play her for play and this fake facade of a relationship, and trying to make her look stupid, having her crying and got her little makeup dripping down her face and stuff and all that mess. So finally the real Jess is coming out with this relationship because she knows it's all fake. And she's saying she's just not in the mood for this damn photo shoot and don't know if she's gonna stay with Daniel because, he gotta work on himself, and she doesn't know if she wants to be there to wait for Daniel to find and love himself while also trying to move forward with a relationship with her. So she says, but really in her head, she's just like, man, I can't wait for this thing to be over so I can just move on, fuck who I want to fuck, and not have to worry about Daniel. Listen, because they're not even in a real relationship. It was all fake, okay? Fake news. But we get to AJ. She sits down with Kiana for a one-on-one for like 2 seconds before Nick comes in. And AJ asks her, who does she think she is? Without Nick and the kids and all that stuff. Kiana admits that she doesn't know who she is because it's all about her kids at the moment. So then that's when Nick shows up, because I guess Kiana was finally being real and open and honest. But I guess when Nick is around, she acts like a different person. So when Nick shows up or knocks on the door to come in, AJ lets her know, please don't, this Kiana better not leave. Because when Nick is around, it's a whole different Kiana. So I want this Kiana, here when Nick is with you, next to you. So Nick comes in, he sits next to her, and they talk about her going back to school and becoming her own person. And Nick finally admits that he doesn't want, or he has hesitations about that, or shows that he may not be the most excited about that, because he feels like once she gets her education and, getting up there with her career, he feels like she's going to leave him, that she's not going to want him no more. So Kiana says that's a lie. You see Nick gets a little emotional, and AJ asks the reason for him to get so emotional and feel the way he feels. So he admits that, because he doesn't do basketball anymore, so he doesn't feel like he's good enough. Well, AJ makes that revelation, so that causes Nick to cry even more. But AJ lets him know, like, you're more than basketball. Like, you still have family, because he was talking about, nobody wants to be around him because, he's retired. So he's like old news now. AJ lets him know, listen, you still got a girl. You still have your parents. You still have kids that look up to you as Superman. So he agrees, like, yeah, that's true. And I mean, I didn't really feel like there was any real resolution, but hopefully it made him realize, like, fuck them people. At the end of the day, listen, Nick, okay? Nick stuffy nose, okay? Fuck them people, okay? They gonna do whatever they want. They got their own little personal shit they got going on. I don't think people realize everybody got their own shit they got going on. So if someone acting like a dick to you, that's probably because their life is worse, okay? So, Nick, F them people. At the end of the day, you probably make more bank than them anyway, to be honest. So, why do you care what they got to say anyway? Okay? Focus on your girl. Focus on your kids. Focus on your parents. Just focus on your true VIP, the people who really there for you, because everybody else, like, they don't care about you. Okay? Just like you probably don't care about them, they don't care about you. Point blank, period. They're going to be there with you for a season. You got people there with you when you high, but then when you on your calm shit, then they dissipate because they're like, oh, you don't want to do this no more. Like, no, I'm good right here where I'm at. Okay, well, peace. So if they say peace, you gotta say peace right back to them. Nick, fuck them. You'll be all right. You didn't need them anyway. That's the mindset you gotta go, because nowadays people be shady as fuck nowadays, to be honest with you. So like, Nick, please, okay, f them. Don't worry about them. Worry about your kids, your girl, and your peoples, just as AJ said, because they the ones at the end of the day who gonna have your back. So we're gonna move on before I talk about that for like 59 minutes. And we have Styles P and Audra Wall. They talking about the water. Okay. We have Daniel, Jess. They talk about the water, about the contract. Jess still in an attitude, because she's really over it. She said, our personal contract to be in a relationship for this retreat is almost over. So she is ready to move on. So that's why I think she's showing so much attitude, because she's like, oh, I had to fake this funk for all these damn days, and I'm just ready to get back to doing me. So she still have an attitude. We move on to Nick and Kiana. They sit in the living room to talk. And Kiana just appreciates the fact that Nick was vulnerable during their session with AJ. We move on. It is finally time for the contract negotiation with AJ and John Sally. Wow. We've made it, guys. We've made it. We finally came to, okay, this is awesome. So we start off with Claudia and KJ. They're first. So they stay together. So they both plan to work on their goals and their quality time and appreciating each other. This was not said word for word, but this is just my paraphrasation. That is a word I just made up of what they're going to do moving forward in their relationship. AJ is like, okay, we could go with that, but she felt like they could have delved a little deeper in regards to the little contract of what they're going to do moving forward. All right, okay. Whatever, that's for the relationship, AJ. You did the best you can, but she's probably still gonna stick beside him and still wait for a ring, even when they're 5, 6, 7 years still in a relationship. I don't know, but we move on to Michael and Rada. They're next. All right, yeah, Rada's not ready for the relationship to be over, because he probably just got bomb dick and he got money. Michael said he gonna stick to one side chick a month, and that he won't take them out on dates and flaunt them, or have them on his arm when he's going to events. But at the same time, if it's a party, they're not gonna be stuck in a room. It's a party. They gonna be out on the floor and doing it up, dancing and stuff. So I guess she's okay with that, whatever. And the whole time, John is just looking like, are you serious right now? He talking about he was about to fall out the chair like 3 times. And listen, John, me and you, we're here. Me and you, John, we're here. Me, you, my husband, and all of America. We're all here. We're all here. Okay, we're all here. All in this together, like High School Musical. We're here. We understand. Rada gonna stick beside him. She sure is. She gonna stick beside him. And you know what? Whatever, because they got unengaged, so to speak, and they're going to work on moving back to that place of engagement. But, to be honest, I just feel like, Rada, please, Rada, Michael, both of you guys, I don't need you guys in season 3. If there's a season 3, I don't need you guys back. Please, do not come back here to season 3, because if I gotta deal with another season of y'all BS, I don't even know if I'm going to review y'all. I might review all the other couples but y'all, because at the end of the day, there's no reason for us to be talking about the same stuff in season 3 that we did this in season 1 and 2. This is ridiculous. Rada, you gonna stick beside him. So Rada, moving forward, I don't want to hear not one more negative comment about what Michael got going on, talking about he can't communicate, No, Rada, you just can't listen. Okay, so after this, Rada, please, respectfully, shut the fuck up. I don't want to hear none of this crap no more. You damn took near damn half this damn season just y'all focusing on y'all and y'all BS that we already dealt with in season 1. We do not need to deal with this season 3. I don't want to see it on social media. I don't want to see it on the shade room. None of that. Rather, please end it. This is it. This is it for you and Michael. Okay, please. That's it. There's nothing else to say. That is it. I'm done. I'm retiring you guys from my mouth. Hopefully. Not really, because I have to deal with y'all in the end of this damn episode. But I'll get to that in the end of this damn episode and the end of this damn review. We move on to Styles. P and Adjoa, they're next. And they agree to weekly dinners and more vulnerability. Cool. We move on to Ronnie and Shamari. And Shamari explained that she felt like Ronnie was her roommate because she's explaining the reason why she fell into the arms of another female and moved out of the damn house with the other female. So she explained that she felt like her and Ronnie were roommates at the time. She didn't feel like they were in a marriage. They was just living together. And I think she said something else, but I'm just going to sum it up as she felt isolated and alone, that he wasn't really being the husband that she needed him to be. So Ronnie accepts his flaws and mistakes, but Shamari promises to never hurt him again. And that's on period, poo. And they also promise to get their twins out of the bed, because that's what AJ said. Okay, we need the twins out of the bed. I think they said the twins are 4, I believe. I don't remember, because I know that was in the beginning of the season when they were talking about they got twins. But yeah, kids in the bed is just, it's a hard thing. I don't have kids yet, but I can imagine, you wanting your kids with you, or they wanting to be with you, so you let them stay in the bed. But, one night turns into 2 nights. 2 nights turns into 3 weeks. 3 weeks turns into 6 months. 6 months turns into 5 years. And, it's tough. Especially when you want to do your can. Shout out to my friend who always says that. But, yeah, kids in the bed, it don't work. So many parents go through that where they're trying to get the kids out of the bed, but the kids don't want to leave. So that sucks. That really does. But you gotta start early. You gotta start them young. Listen, you can't sleep in mommy and daddy's bed no more. Sorry. No. Sorry, you're gonna have to sleep in your big girl bed or your big boy bed. So both of the kids will sleep in the bed? Both of them skinny anyway, and I'm pretty sure the kids are skinny too, so it could work, but at the same time, it's like, I need my space, man. I need my space. Sometimes, I be wanting to just sprawl out, in the bed, but then I'm like, oh, my husband right there, like, I can't really do all that. But, that's 4 people in one bed every night? Nah, man. I see why they didn't need this retreat, but, we're going to move on, but, I feel like I would love my kids to death, but at the same time, like, nah, mommy need her own space, kids. y'all need your own room, okay? I'll have the monitor on to listen to y'all, but mommy and daddy need their own space, their own bed, okay? I love you. But anyway, we move on to Kiana and Nick. They're next. So far, all the couples stay together, by the way. Kiana and Nick are next. They stay together. Kiana wants peace and quiet for 2 days so she can focus on herself and school. And Nick says he'll do that. And he made his stipulations first. So that's why she made the stipulations of 2 days to herself to focus on herself and school. Because Nick on Wednesdays want his little sucky and kahin. Shout out to my friend who always says that. AJ's trying to figure out why it's always Wednesdays. John's talking about, they don't call it hump day for no reason. I don't know what it is about Wednesdays, AJ, but maybe it's because it's the middle of the week. I don't know. But pretty much he wants sex in exchange for giving her 2 days to herself. But AJ lets it be known, like, well, if you just stay open, keep an open conversation, open communication with Kiana, and act on maybe her love languages. She doesn't really say that, but I'm just going to put my little 2 cents in it at the same time. Maybe she would want to just jump on you and you won't have to schedule can time. Shout out to my friend who says that. And that's truth. Because if you scheduling sex like every week, it's kind of like, it's not really much excitement. You want to do it when it's like both y'all just feeling it, and it's just like, hey, let's just do it. One person is in the mood versus the other, that the person that's in the mood could try to get the other person in the mood, versus like, all right, guys, it's 12 o'clock, it's midnight, This is the time when we try to get it in before bed. It's not going to be exciting. The spontaneity is key, people. Okay, spontaneity is key. Whether it's after work, before work, randomly during the middle of the day, that's what keeps it, hot and smoking. That's what keeps it hot and sexy out in these streets. Okay, midnight. You fell asleep at 10 o'clock and then your alarm goes off at midnight. Like, damn, I got to get up to do my can because that's like the only time I'm going to be able to do it this week. No, why don't we figure out why that's the only time you're able to do that week? Why can't let's figure out how we can get it to the point where it's not having to be scheduled, but just, spur of the moment when you're in the mood. I don't know. But anyway, we move on to Jess and Daniel. They're last to go. And, Jess' contract with Daniel's over, personal contract to be on this damn show. And she just lets it all out of how she been feeling all these damn days, with how he been treating her this whole damn retreat. AJ tries to stop her, but Jess was like, no, I need to say what I got to say. So it goes to commercial for dramatic effect, comes back from commercial for dramatic effect. Jess is still going off about how Daniel done treated her and saying that they're just better off friends right now. Daniel seems like he's okay with Jess's decision and further confirms to me that their relationship was fake to begin with. Oh, wow, big whoop-de-whoop. Yeah, because there was nothing there anyway. That's why he don't feel no type of way. He's just like, well, if that's what she wants to do, yeah, that's damn, yeah. Because y'all both agreed you're going to come on the show to get a check. And after that, that's it. So that's, they're the only couple that don't stay together. So after that scene, all the couples, they get together for a final get-together for their last night on the retreat. And they make toast, and they're chilling and hanging. And Daniel gets up, cling, cling, cling. Can I have everybody's attention? Makes a toast to let them know that him and Jess will no longer be a couple. Here goes Shamari, dramatic ass. Really? Okay. But it goes to commercial for dramatic effect. Comes back from commercial for dramatic effect. And Daniel apologizes. Jess was annoyed, like, why are you doing this in front of everybody? Like, here you go, trying to embarrass me again. But he explains, like, listen, if I embarrassed you in front of all these people, I should apologize to you in front of all these people. So I guess she understood that. And everybody was like, okay, we can understand that. We're still rooting for you guys. I'm not. Y'all rooting for, I'm not. Why am I rooting there for, what? Why? Sorry to triple on my words, but why am I rooting for them? It was never real to begin with. Was there to root for facadeness, for fake news, for fakeness? What is there to root for? There was nothing there in the first place. So, okay. Whatever, Adjoa and Kiana gonna be nice. Chocolate woman always gotta be nice and stuff. I don't, what is there to root for? There's nothing. But anyway, then we move on to Shamari and Ronnie. They sing a song. Okay, it was okay. Not really my vibe. My I wouldn't download it on my, Amazon Prime. But, everybody else was, bumping to it, I guess. That's what they do. But after that, we got Michael. He's feeling in the groove of things. So he gets on stage, brings Rada up on stage and says, I know we said we wasn't going to be, engaged. But, I got, I gotta put this ring back on your finger. So he goes on down on one knee and proposes to her again. She looks like she's through the moon, so happy. And he's like, he wore that suit on purpose because that was the same suit that he wore when he proposed to Rada at the Breakfast Club. And she seemed like through over the moon with it. And I'm just like, wow, Rada. Like this dude literally plays in your face, to your face, openly, willingly, in front of everybody on camera, and you accept it like it's nothing, like it's the most beautiful proposal you've ever received. I mean, I guess this scene and setting is way better than Breakfast Club, in that small ass studio. But yeah, girl, you just really, yeah. She sure is gonna stick beside him. That's literally how this episode, how this season ends. Where Rada will stick beside Michael no matter what. And that was the end of the episode. That was the end of the season. That was the end of season 2 of VH1's Couples Retreat. Is there going to be a third one? I don't know. But if there is, will I review it? You damn sure I'm going to review it and I'm going to watch it. I just hope Michael and Rada are not here on the next season, please. So thank you guys so much for watching, getting through with me for all these damn 8 episodes. If you like this video, please give me a thumbs up. Oh my, okay. You see, that's how you can tell it's ready for time for me to go to bed. But if you like this video, please give me a thumbs up. Please subscribe. Please comment. What did you think about this whole season? Are you tired of Michael and Rada as much as I am? Please let me know. Please let me know I'm not the only person, because I am up to here with them. But thank you guys so much for everything, for watching, and I will see you maybe in the next season. Other than that, let's wait for next week for Married at First Sight season 15. It's time for me to go back. I'm just rambling at this point. Bye, guys.